Thank you very much, Debbie. Now we're going to transit to another section of the agenda for this morning. We'll get a chance to hear from some of our representatives who are currently serving at the National Assembly. And we'll begin with Honorable Nenna Elendo Ukeje. Honorable Nenna Ijeoma Elendo Ukeje is the representative for Bende Federal Constituency, Abia State, Nigeria. She was re-elected to this position in May 2019 and also served as the Chairman, House Committee on Foreign Affairs. Honorable Nenna is renowned for her courage and intellect in legislative practice and procedure, and she is very passionate about inclusive politics, hence her strong advocacy for increased participation of women and youth in politics.
Thank you very much, and a very, very good morning to you all. It is my pride, my pleasure, and indeed my privilege to be in a room filled with very young, inspirational people, the face of the future of Nigeria. This is as good a time as any to say that you're a living testament to the fact that change doesn't come by fiat. It takes a lot of commitment. And so the Not Too Young to Run bill was born. And so I'd like to commend my colleague, Honorable Nwolu, for wringing the hands and bullying all of us older members of parliament into supporting the bill. I'd like to thank my colleagues, of course, at the National Assembly for committing to this bill and ensuring that we opened up a new vista for Nigerians. I understand how you feel, because when I ran 12 years ago into the House of Representatives, I was young as well. But the difference was that I was a double minority. I was young and I was a woman. And I look in this hall, and again, I look at the women, and it's just a sprinkling of women. And I have that deja vu feeling that the boys again outnumbering the girls, even as the youth seek inclusion. Now, let me say that everybody has welcomed you to the art of politics. And so from the outside looking in, it looks like an absolutely amazing place to be. But then I want to welcome you to that you will be the butt of jokes. Somebody said, what is politics? And they said, poly, many, ticks, blood-sucking vermin, so welcome. Another group of people asked, what is politics? And I think it was Ronald Reagan that said, politics is the second oldest profession, but it bears a very close resemblance to the first oldest profession. And so I'd like to welcome you all. You are going to be the butt of jokes. But let me also say that Nigeria today is a very dangerous place to live in. It is reputed to be the third most terrorized country in the world. It is said that Nigeria is number 11, I think they say it is, on the Human Development Index from the bottom. They say it's the 9th most dangerous place for a woman to live, and they say that 152 out of 152 is inequality, Nigeria's commitment to closing the gap on inequality. But then again, it is 50% of our population, the young people. And so 50% of our 200 million population means that you're 100 million. That were you to move into a country, you'd be the 10th most populous country in the world. So that is the strength of your numbers. Let me say that with all these bleak statistics, there is hope. Everybody says that Nigeria is a country of great challenges, but we're a country of even greater potential. And the potential lies in this generation. This generation of people who are born on the cusp of greatness. What this does is that as huge as our challenges are, it will take a lot of innovation and it will take a lot of initiative. And I see that initiative in the room. But let me also say to you, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Everybody sees the glamour. I hope that's not what you see in being a politician. But the charge rests on your shoulders to make the change that you always talk about. Enough of sitting by the sidelines and accusing the politicians of taking your future. The future is now in your hands, and I hope that you will make the difference that you hope to see in everybody. Thank you very much.